Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do Color Combo 2023, and today's colors are Salmon, Pink, and Peach. And first, I just want to say, what was I thinking when I picked this color combo? This is a crazy one, guys. I have gone through all my stash and found everything that I thought would qualify in this category. And so I'm going to attempt to do a page layout with these colors. And we're going to see how it turns out. Yeah, this is going to be a crazy one, I think. But we're going to give it a shot and see what we come up with. So, I'm going to start with, this is my center fold of my second signature in my journal. And I thought that this ledger paper would make a really good background. It is from the 1800s. And, so we're gonna get started. These lines are kind of more pinky, than they are, more of a hot pink color, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, than a salmon or a peach, but I think they're gonna be a good accent, to work off of. So, I'm going to start with the easy side, which is going to be this side. And for this side, I'm just going to do a simple pocket. I found some scrapbook paper that's kind of a peachy color. And I found this sticker in my Kathy Holden sticker book. And I just put a number in the middle just so that wouldn't be a big open space. So I'm going to ink this pocket, and this is graphic 45 paper, I believe, by looking at the other side, or it could be, yeah, I think it's graphic 45. So we're going to ink this pocket and put it down. Just right down here at the bottom. And this isn't going to be the main page. This is just kind of my coordinating page to go with the other side. So, all right. And then I have this digital check, which I feel like is a salmon color. And I'm going to put it down in the pocket. It is backed with some supposedly peach dyed paper. And I'm going to just put it in the pocket because I like the way it looks as it is. So I'm going to put that down in there. And then just to kind of break up that color a little bit, I'm going to put this vintage payroll card in there just because I have a bunch of these that I've been using. And I'd like to keep one of them, you know, in my little journal here so that I'll have one for my own. And I'm going to put it in the front here to kind of break up that color so it's not so overwhelming. Okay. So I think that's all I'm going to do to that side. Or at least that's all I'm going to do at the moment. All right, on this side, we're going to do collage. And I have gone through again and, you know, just tried to find some stuff that I thought would go. And I have this same paper, which I'm going to put, you know, as the background. And it's going to cover a lot of the ledger, I know, but I feel like that I need something to kind of break up these other colors. I have some music paper here that I'm going to use. And this piece is my focal point. And it's got some peach. This is like an index card. I'm going to back it with that just to give it a little peach around the edge. And then pull in some little pieces. I'm grabbing my pie here for my other journal. Ah, did it again. All right, get over there out of my way. Okay, so for my other pieces, I went through my Kathy Hilton sticker book, and I also pulled a tab that I thought had kind of a peachy kind of circle on it. We're going to do something with that. And this is a sticker out of the Kathy Holden book. This Kathy Holden sticker book has been a savior through this color combo thing. Because if I can't find anything anywhere else, I feel like I'm finding it there. This is also a sticker out of that book. And I like this one because it's kind of got a gold rim around it. And this card has a gold rim around it. So I think that kind of ties that together. That doesn't need to have that on the back of it. We'll save that little scrap for something else. Ink this up. And this is one of the cards that wasn't in the Victorian scrapbook ephemera that I got. Just glue that down on there first. And I just cut that card a little bit bigger all the way around so it would have kind of a peach trim around it and kind of get that peach color in there again. And then what else do I have? Oh, I have this card, which was in a Happy Mail, and I think it's just a digital that's been printed out on a printer. So we're going to ink that, and then I have this little piece that I found in my scraps. We'll ink that, and then whoops, I've got some digital script, and this is just to break up some of the other stuff that's going on. It's a very strong color, and I felt like that it was becoming overwhelming, and so that's why I'm kind of putting some of these kind of neutral pages in to tone it down a little bit. It's a little bit too much color for me. Just the two, the salmon and the peach. little too much. Of course, inking helps as well. I think that helps kind of bring everything together and kind of tones everything down a little bit. And of course, you could also, you know, if you felt like your colors were overwhelming and too bright, you could also use, you know, go over it with some gesso or something like that to kind of bring it down. All right. So, if we put this in the back and then put our music paper down, which side do I want? This side, I think. All right. There we go. There's our gosh. All right, we want to put our focal point on here, and we want our focal point to be I think about right there. And then I thought we could put this under here. Something like that. And then we've got this little card. Maybe like that. And then break that up with this. And then break that up with that. That's not bad. Maybe I don't need this. Oh, I do like it there though. Then I've got my little tab, which would not really be a tab. I mean, it obviously it's really a tab, but I mean it wouldn't function on anything that's going to pull out or anything like that. Okay, let's start gluing some of this down. I'm going to glue from the top until I get everything kind of down so that I don't lose my placement. And then once I get everything, on the top glued down, I'll lift the whole thing up and glue it to the page. How is everybody? I just jumped right in. I didn't ask if you were doing well. Hope that you are. And I appreciate everybody joining me today. And if you're new, welcome. And if you've been with me for a while, thank you. You know, I appreciate all of you very, very much. I'm really enjoying seeing everybody's makes for this challenge. And I hope you guys are enjoying doing it. Okay, now I think I can pull it up and do some gluing so I can get everything down. I know watching somebody glue stuff down is not the most exciting thing in the world, but unfortunately it is necessary. Ooh, that's not even straight, is it? No, don't stick yet. There we go. All right, now let's glue the whole thing down. Okay. Now I've got a couple of little labels that we can put on here to kind of break some stuff up. This one's a Tim Holtz one, and it says number 520 blueberry jam, which I know we're not working with blueberries, but I like the font and the number on it, so we're going to use it. Actually, it says blackberry jam. And then I've got this little Tim Holtz one that is peachy colored. We might put right there. Okay, I'm going to switch my book around here for just a minute so I can get this corner that I missed, obviously. All right. Now, what do I want to do next? Maybe add some stamping, a little bit of stamping. I feel like there needs to be something up there. And then I feel like there needs to be something right here, a little smaller than that card. I don't know if I have another. Let's pull up my little book here and see if we have another card we can maybe use. This is just a plain old notebook that has some you know, picture holders in it. And it holds my bigger pieces from the scrapbook ephemera. And you can see a lot of them I have duplicates. That one actually matches pretty well, and I think I have 3 of those. Do that one temporarily. And we'll flip through the rest and see what else we have. That's an interesting one, and then it looks like a lamp. Some kind of little lamp. Let me move this over so I can see. I think this one's probably too big. Oh, that's okay. I don't mind that one. This one needs to be cleaned. I don't know if you can see on there, but there's a film on there. All right, we're gonna hold both of those. And that one would go, but it doesn't really go with the theme of the other one. Oh, you can't see my book, can you? I have a bunch of cows. I need to put these back in the thing. There's ones I pulled out thinking I was going to use them and didn't use them. And so I stick them down in this pocket until I get a chance to put them back in their spots. Okay, so it's going to be one of these two. Let me show you how I clean these. like I said, it's got a film on it, and you can see, I don't know how well it shows up in camera, but you can see that the image is not very clear. So I have had some success, and you have to be really careful with just taking a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of water on like a wet wipe and rubbing it. Can you see the difference? And I have no idea what the film is. I don't know if it's just because it's so old and it was, you know, behind our, the picture opposite it got on it, or I don't know what caused it to, you know, get this film on it. I don't feel like it's like from smoke or anything like that, because it's not yellow. It's more of a, like it's behind tracing paper or something, I guess is the look that it kind of gives off. So after I do this and get it, you know, pretty clean, need probably just a little bit more water. Maybe just dust, to be honest. Another thing you can do is you can take a white eraser, and it needs to be a white one. See, you can see, look, see how dirty? And you can use a white eraser on it. My mother had an online bookstore, and she would buy, you know, used books to sell, and she would clean the books with one of those white erasers, and they did a really good job. Okay, now after I do that and get it, you know, as much of it off as I feel like I can, I take this Tim Holtz Distress Glaze, which is kind of an oily kind of mixture. It's almost, it feels like Vaseline. And then I rub that on there, and it really brings out the colors, and it also, you know, will preserve the picture. And I know this doesn't have anything to do with the color combo, but I thought that I would just show you guys this in case you had some that were, you know, some of these older pictures that were kind of dingy and dirty. Just going to show you how I make them look better. I also, these weren't like that, but occasionally you will get, you know, old paper or whatever, and it has an old paper smell to it, with lack of better words to describe it, but it has that real kind of musty, old papery smell. What I do for those is I put them in a Ziploc bag with some baking soda for several days, and just let the baking soda absorb the odor, and it makes them smell a whole lot better. Alright, so see, you can see how much better that looks now. And we can just slide that right down in there. And I think that works perfectly fine. I do like this one, the colors in this one too, but we'll save that for another project. Alright, so I do want a stamp here for sure. So let's do this one, I think, and I'm going to do it in black. Sorry for that slight detour there. Cleaning the picture. And then let's do something with a circle. Let's put another circle just down here. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna leave it with that. Like I said, these colors are so bold, I don't wanna get it too overwhelming, for sure. For sure. So that's it. That's my version of peach and salmon pink. So we made it through this week, and I can live with that, I guess. That's a very bold one, in my opinion. So next week we have pink and burgundy. So I actually love burgundy, so I don't think that one will be too hard if I can find some stuff to use. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you guys back on Thursday for I Saw It on Pinterest. And until then, I hope everybody continues to have a great week. See you back on Thursday. Bye.